And welcome back. We're back once again because the stream abruptly ended. So we're back for our bonus features and meteorology segment. I just spent 10 minutes talking to absolutely nobody. And if that would be something that would enrage you, it certainly enraged me. So here come our bonus features segment. Satellite charging hazards don't exist. The electron flux remains low. There is the forecast for the relativistic electrons. We are expecting a coronal mass ejection impact. Make sure you see today's daily space weather video if you haven't, because that is going to tell you all about the coronal mass ejection impact. So continuing on with our bonus feature segment. That's the forecast model from NOAA for the relativistic electrons. There's the 1-year graph, and we are in the longest electron trough that we've seen in the past year. So very low levels of electron content here. We'll show the F layer of the ionosphere, which is where the electron flux is measured. So there is the vibrational frequency of the F layer of the ionosphere. Here is the anomalygram. That's anomaly in megahertz from a 30-day median, low frequency anomaly in red, high frequency anomaly in blue. Here's the latest image. That's 11:30 universal time ionogram and 11:30 universal time anomalygram. Lots of low frequency anomalies showing up here on the imagery. We'll also show the total electron content as your GPS signal can be refracted, as it has to pass through the outer plasmasphere, the inner Van Allen belt, the inner plasmasphere, and the ionosphere. Here is the coupled thermosphere, ionosphere, plasmasphere electrodynamics model. And people around the equator are well aware that most likely place to see GPS errors is around the equator at noontime. You can expect to see some GPS errors at other locations. So if you do have access to Wi-Fi hotspots, you may be able to increase your navigational accuracy by turning on Wi-Fi location services. If not, you may have some trouble navigating here, as there may be some significant GPS errors in perhaps unexpected locations. That's the free electrons between your GPS satellite and your handset, which is a run of about 12,500 miles. Here's the latest intensitygram and latest colorized magnetogram, and we will have two more likely new named sunspot groups. This one right here, and then up in the northern hemisphere, that one right there. So those both look like alpha class sunspots. Here's your full disk rockback. And let's move to our meteorology segment. So we're starting out with the surface winds of the central world here. These are the surface winds of Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. Here are the jet streams of this side of the planet. Here are the jet streams of the eastern world. Here are the surface winds of the east. Surface winds of the west. Very strong winds here on the Drake Passage. It looks like a bad day to be sailing through the Drake Passage, one of the most dangerous waterways in the world. And these are the jet streams of the western world. Doubled up jet stream over North America and the northern Atlantic. Continuing on to show clouds and fog over the Americas. This is the 3.9 micrometer infrared radiation map, part of the NASA GOES Interactive Weather Satellite Suite. As low pressure continues to dominate the northern Atlantic. It's been stormy up there for several weeks, actually. Here's our weather.gov map. If your location is lit, click your location on the map at weather.gov. Lots of hard freeze warnings there. We've scrolled down to show you the key. That's about all we can do. Weather.gov to get your own local weather warnings. And here's a forecast for temperature anomaly since there's hard freeze. And Texas expecting some temperatures 20 degrees Celsius below normal there. That's the 72-hour GFS temperature anomaly forecast in degrees Celsius. Cold temperatures also coming to western Pennsylvania here at like 12 degrees Celsius below normal. And some hot temperatures coming to California, which will create some incredible melt. By the way, reservoirs back to 100% capacity in California. Next, your pressure and precipitation forecast, and I would note this strong storm about to form here south of Galveston. So be prepared for that one. That is looking like it's going to be very harsh on the coast. That's your 72-hour GFS pressure and precipitation forecast. And how about the pressure situation? So we've got low pressure here centered over, just moving up toward Lake Erie, and also some low pressure over West Texas. That's your windy.com map. They've got a great mobile app. Check that out. Next, our NASA Goes Lightning Mapper. Here's what's going on with lightning in the past about 10 hours. And we currently have some terrestrial strikes here around the eastern Mediterranean and also the eastern U.S. So right around the North Carolina-Virginia border there, we see some active cells. Hey, Mount Airy, there's thunder rolling in. Lightning on both sides of the Virginia-North Carolina border. Next time you hear thunder, check out lightningmaps.org. It could save your bacon. Last but not least, here is the U.S. Doppler radar map. It shows vertical motion in the air column. Here is shortwave radiation showing clouds and fog. Once again, this is 3.9 micrometer infrared, and here is 6.19 micrometer infrared showing the water vapor. You can see multiple impulses happening here. For example, this cold air coming down from Canada, and then a bit of an eastern flow here, providing an impulse to that moisture. Also an eastern impulse down here by this dry mass of air. Here's a brief recap. U.S. Doppler radar. Clouds and fog. And there's your water vapor. That should clear things up. Once again, thanks for tuning into the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Don't forget to support the channel. If you enjoy the content, consider becoming a member of the Smash Team. These videos are brought to you in part by especially the Gold and Silver Smash Team members. We're about to make some upgrades in the operation, by the way. So once again, thanks to our Gold and Silver Smash Team members. If you're signed up for email alerts, you would have heard about this coronal mass ejection being earthly directed yesterday afternoon. So there's a bronze level there as well. Smashomash.com/Smash Team is our official subscription services site, launched in October of 2021. Our affiliate/sponsor is Hemp Lucid. The 420 sale seems to continue on here. Last call for saving 40%. So click the links below the video to that. Don't get too spaced out. Links below the video and on the homepage to our Hemp Lucid shop. Don't forget to enter the promo code SMASHOMASH to save some dough on checkout. There are our most popular products. And you can find all the links at smashomash.com. So thanks to everybody who has supported the channel. Press like, subscribe, share, etc. Leave a comment, whether it's derogatory or complimentary. It's not going to hurt our feelings. So thanks for tuning in. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists. And may that solar wind be at your back.